Welcome back, my lovelies. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow. If you're a returning follower, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, we will be making some delicious seafood rice. Yes, follow these ingredients on the screen and let's go. You want to start out by taking a hot skillet, oil of choice, and we're going to let that heat up before adding in our aromatics. Now we're going in with some garlic. Yes, you guys know I like to fragrance my oil, season my oil. So we're going in with some garlic, some bell peppers, all colors of the rainbows, as well as some onion and some peas, carrots, and corn. I have no idea why I just mentioned all those when I could just say some mixed vegetables. I have some celery, but I'm going to put that later on because I don't like when my celery gets too soggy. Then we're going to go in with some season-up. You can use season-up, you can use epis, you can use sofrito. It's all up to you. After that has been sitting for about 2 minutes in that oil, I'm going to go in with my rice. Today I am using per boil rice. We're going to toss that around a bit to let everything get incorporated before we start to season. The reason I'm using the per boil rice is because it doesn't get too soggy and I want my seafood rice to be a little dry. I'm going in with some paprika, some turmeric, some black pepper, some Cajun seasoning. Yes, I want to give this a kick, so I'm doing Cajun. You can use whatever seasoning you prefer, but I wanted that Cajun crab boil taste as well as some yellow mustard. I feel like mustard just enhances the flavor of everything, as well as some consomme de pollo. Again, you don't have to use these seasoning. These are the seasoning I prefer because it's a taste that I'm going for. I wanted a little Cajun slash spicy seafood type vibe, I guess, as well as one sazon packet to add that color. Now I'm going to go in with my celery. Here I'm going to go in with my water. You want just enough water to cover your rice. You don't want your rice to be too soggy. If you're having trouble making your rice, drop a comment in my comment box and I will be glad to go over with you guys how to boil and rice. But other than that, just follow the instructions on the packet. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of salt. Remember to taste your food. Taste your food. Go low and then go high. And of course, we cannot forget about Old Bay. You cannot have a seafood dish and don't use Old Bay. I mean, it just wouldn't be right. Taste your food for salt. Adjust your flavors. Make sure everything is to your liking because once we put this in the oven, that's it. So today I will be baking my rice. I told you guys before, I like to bake my rice. So I'm going to add some parsley, thyme, and some bay leaves as well as a piece of butter. And I'm going to bake this for about 45. Usually, I'm not a fan of the imitation crab meat, but hey, you just have those days. It is what it is. So I went to the store and we got some imitation crab meat. So I'm going to start by breaking this up. Even though it's halfway cooked, I'm going to break it up and I'm going to season it and I'm going to do what I do with it. I have some shrimp as well. I'm going to squeeze some lime over this. Remember, you can't give me seafood if it doesn't have lime. That's just the type of person I am. You do you, I do me. I'm also going to go in with some Kinder's lemon butter garlic seasoning, as well as some of the seasoning before, like our Old Bay. Old Bay is typically for seafood. That's why I'm incorporating it again. Some Cajun to give it that kick, as well as my cousin's onion and garlic pepper. You can't go wrong with onion and garlic pepper. I mean, again, you don't have to use these seasoning that I'm using. These are the ones that I prefer. I don't know. I woke up. I said, hey, I want some seafood rice. So I decided to make some seafood rice. In my skillet again, I'm going to go in with some butter as well as some garlic paste and my all colors of the rainbow bell peppers and onions. After that has gotten a little caramelized, I'm going to go in with my seafood. Remember, the crab meat is already cooked. But knowing me, you don't have to cook it, but I'm going to cook it. So, yeah, I'm going to go in with my crab meat and my shrimp. Once my shrimp turn color on both sides, I'm going to turn this off. I don't want rubbery shrimp, so I'm not going to overcook my shrimp, and I'm not going to cook the crab meat for it to get too soggy at the same time. I'm going to lightly go in and season, add some flavor to this before. You can pair this with anything really. Some salad, some spaghetti, some fried chicken. This is about 50 minutes in of my rice being in the oven. I took it out. I'm going to fluff it. You see how perfect that is. And this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to take my crab meat as well as my shrimp, and I'm just going to lather that on top, and then I'm going to start to mix it in well. Some people do it the other way where you cook the shrimp and the seafood within the rice. But again, it's all up to you. I don't want my seafood too soggy. So this is the way that I did it. Remember to flavor your rice as well as your seafood, and everything will come together. You can pair however and I want, but Sunday dinner, a little potato salad, little spaghetti on the side. It's all up to you. Let me know down in the comment how you make your seafood rice. What are some things you add to your seafood rice, and would you try this recipe? Drop a heart in the comment to let me know that you guys love this video.